Now, you've more than likely heard about the sudden boom in AI technology. AI, which stands for artificial intelligence, has been taking the world by storm lately. But just how strong is its impact? Well, that's what today's video is all about. Let's get started. Many folks don't really know what AI is all about. For instance, when 1,500 top-level business executives in the US were surveyed in 2017, only 17% said they were familiar with AI. Some of them weren't even sure what it was or how it might impact their own businesses. While they acknowledged that AI could transform business operations, they didn't know how to apply it to their own companies. As of 2023, things have certainly changed. Now all that anyone is asking is, what else can AI do for us? How much more powerful can it get? Will AI really change the world? Well, to answer these questions, we have to have a look at a few things. One of which is dispelling the major concern the public has with AI regarding their personal and private information, and whether or not AI has access to it. When we talk about advancing AI, it's crucial to consider how researchers access data. They need to access vast amounts of information to train and improve AI systems. However, we must also prioritize users' personal privacy. It's important to encourage greater data access for researchers, while ensuring that individuals' personal information remains safe and secure. This will require developing and implementing measures to protect user privacy, while still allowing researchers to access the data they need to continue advancing AI technology. Ultimately, this will help us strike a balance between innovation and privacy, benefiting both the AI industry and the general public. But how could we regulate something like that? Experts say that creating government agencies solely for discussions of AI may be our best option. To help guide the development and regulation of AI, the government can set up a committee made up of AI pros to advise policymakers. This committee would study how AI is being used and how it can be improved, and then make recommendations on what policies should be put in place to ensure that AI is used safely and effectively. By having a federal AI advisory committee, the government can stay up to date on the latest advancements and concerns regarding AI and make informed decisions that benefit society. These government agencies would also be able to monitor our usage of AI and make sure that nothing illegal or immoral is happening. Just like we have rules and laws to prevent bad behavior in humans, we need to have similar measures for AI. These measures can include penalties for malicious behavior, just like how people are punished for breaking the law. By doing this, we can ensure that AI is used ethically and doesn't cause harm to individuals or society. With these in mind, let's take a look at how different industries are currently using AI to the best of its ability. You won't want to miss this. Some of these will shock you. Healthcare. AI is making healthcare more sophisticated and efficient, especially in the field of medical imaging. A German company called Merentic is using deep learning to detect lymph nodes in CT scans. The traditional way of detecting these nodes is through radiologists, who charge $100 per hour and can only accurately read a few images per hour. This can be very expensive, especially if there are thousands of images to review. With deep learning, computers can be trained to recognize the difference between a normal-looking and an irregular-appearing lymph node. Radiologists can then use this information to identify patients who are at risk of cancerous lymph nodes. This saves time and money, as only a few images are likely to test positive for cancer. AI is also being used to predict and prevent congestive heart failure, a condition that affects many elderly people and costs billions of dollars to treat. By analyzing patient data, AI can identify potential problems and allocate resources to educate patients and provide proactive interventions that prevent hospitalization. This can lead to better patient outcomes and lower healthcare costs. Criminal justice. AI is now being used in the criminal justice system, and one example is in the city of Chicago, where an AI-driven program called the Strategic Subject List is analyzing people who've been arrested to determine their risk of becoming future offenders. The program uses various factors such as age, criminal history, victimization, drug arrests, and gang affiliation to rank 400,000 people on a scale of 0 to 500. Interestingly, the data showed that youth is a strong predictor of violence. Being a shooting victim is linked to becoming a future perpetrator, and drug arrests do not have a significant association with future criminal activity. This program is helping analysts to better understand the risks and improve the criminal justice system. AI programs like this are also said to help reduce human bias in law enforcement and lead to a more fair sentencing system. Judicial experts believe that AI can provide a more objective and unbiased approach, ensuring everyone is given equal treatment under the law. National security. The American military is deploying AI in their Project Maven. By analyzing the vast amount of data and video captured by surveillance, AI can detect patterns and alert human analysts of any abnormal or suspicious activity. This can help to increase the speed and agility of technology development and procurement and meet the needs of warfighters. The use of AI in warfare is set to significantly accelerate the traditional process, which has led to the term hyperwar being coined. The big data analytics associated with AI can provide intelligence analysis and productivity at a level that was previously unseen, and can help commanders and their staff make key decisions more quickly. However, the use of AI in warfare raises ethical and legal debates. While the West debates the position of humans in the loop, China, Russia, North Korea, and other countries are investing heavily in AI. For example, China has issued a plan to build a domestic industry worth almost $150 billion by 2030. The dual-use nature of AI algorithms means that AI research in one sector can be easily modified for use in the security sector. The proliferation of zero-day or zero-second cyber threats, as well as the polymorphic malware, will also challenge even the most sophisticated signature-based cyber protection, forcing significant improvement to existing cyber defenses. This requires a shift to a layered approach to cybersecurity with cloud-based cognitive AI platforms. By constantly training on known threats and analyzing code, AI can recognize and stop inbound malicious code. Preparing for hyperwar and defending critical cyber networks must become a high priority in the face of the significant resources being put into AI by other countries. Do you know of any other industries that are utilizing artificial intelligence? Let us know in the comments section below. While you do that, be sure to leave a like if you're enjoying the video. Also, don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on any more awesome content like this one. Let's get back to the video. So, you've definitely heard of smartphones, smart TVs, even smart watches. But with AI, did you know that we can now have smart cities? Yeah, you heard that correctly. Metropolitan governments are using AI to make our lives in the city easier and safer. For example, in Cincinnati, the fire department is using data analytics to figure out the best way to respond to medical emergencies. By taking into account things like the type of call, the location, and even the weather, the computer can recommend the best responses to the dispatcher. This helps officials prioritize emergency responses and handle big volumes of requests in a smarter way. Cincinnati is not the only city using this cool tech. Lots of cities across America are adopting smart city applications that use artificial intelligence to improve service delivery, environmental planning, resource management, energy utilization, and crime prevention. Seattle, Boston, San Francisco, Washington, DC, and New York City are some of the top cities using this technology. Seattle is using AI to manage energy and resources. Boston has a city hall to go to make sure everyone gets the services they need. And San Francisco is certifying buildings that meet sustainability standards. In fact, a National League of Cities report found that 66% of American cities are investing in smart city technology, like smart meters, traffic signals, and even Wi-Fi kiosks. If you've been keeping up with the talk of artificial intelligence and its continuing growth, you've definitely heard the concerns of the general public. One of these concerns is that our society will become too dependent on AI, leaving us to rely too heavily on technology. So, what do we do then? How do we adapt to this tech-heavy world we now live in? The experts say the answer lies in education. Right now, many students aren't learning the skills they need to thrive in an AI-dominated landscape. We need more people who can work with data, build platforms, code, and engineer systems that will allow AI to thrive. To help address this issue, both state and federal governments are investing in AI education. The National Science Foundation, for example, has funded thousands of graduate students in computer-related fields and has launched initiatives to promote data and computer science education at all levels. But it's not just about technical skills. We also need to teach critical thinking, collaboration, design, and independent thinking, among other skills, in order to prepare students for the many changes AI will bring. As AI transforms our society and economy, we need to think about its impact on ethics, governance, and society as a whole. One innovative program is IBM's Teacher Advisor, which uses Watson's free online tools to help teachers incorporate the latest knowledge into their lesson plans. This is just one example of the types of new educational environments that need to be created to prepare students for a digital future. Love it or hate it, you can't deny that artificial intelligence is here to stay. Although there are those who criticize its usage, and we know AI isn't perfect, nothing is. It's hard to look past just how much it's changed our society for the better, and we're eager to see what AI does for us next.